Okay, don't worry. Just come and have a chat.
I'm worried.
We'll have a chat.
You know, everybody else is getting overtime.
I know.
You know, I'm not getting any overtime. I've been here long enough, you know, to be considered for overtime, haven't I?
And I know that, and it's fair enough, right?
Yeah, well, it is fair enough, and it's your responsibility because you're the one who says who's coming in on Saturdays, aren't you?
Yeah, I agree. So look, I see it. I was sitting.
I'm not keen. I do the job, and it's not fair, basically. Everybody else is getting the work, but not me.
Right. All right.
That's not right, is it?
Right.
I mean, that's not right.
Okay. Listen. Right. We'll try and sort it out now. Okay.
You're going to sort it out now?
Yes.
Okay, well, you know, let's get me in. Saturdays, I'm free, so let's do it.
Okay. Well, I can't just promise you any overtime now. Alright?
You can't?
I can't promise it now, but what I want to do is I want to sort it out now so it's fixed for the long term. Alright?
Fixed for the long term. So, look, all I need is for you to say to me, yeah, okay, you can come in Saturday, do some overtime. Yeah. It's that simple. Everybody else is getting it.
I know.
It's not as if I'm not good at my job, because I am good at my job. I do the job well. That's true. You can't date that, can you? You
are certainly you do the job.
Exactly. You do the job well.
And do you know what I really like? Do you know what I love your enthusiasm is great. You know, you come in, you're so enthusiastic.
Well, I'm enthusiastic.
You know,
yeah,
you've got a great passion for the job. Yeah. You really, you know, you've got a great enthusiasm. I think if there's one word that I could describe you with, it'd be enthusiastic. All right?
Yeah, and I'm good at the job. I do the job well, and I do it to time, don't I?
You do the job to time.
Exactly.
Which is brilliant. And you've only been here, what is it, been a couple of 2 or 3 months?
No, 3.5 months.
3.5 months, exactly.
Now, everybody else is getting this overtime, but not me.
Right, okay.
That's not fair.
Okay, I think that the one thing I would like to say, right, and you know, don't take this to heart, alright? I've got a coaching model, right, that I want to go through with you. Okay? And that's going to help us to help you to try and get some more overtime, alright?
Well, it's easy to get overtime, you know, you put my name down and then I come in on Saturday.
Well, what I want to do with this, I want you to think about this as an investment, alright?
Investment?
An investment. So it's an investment of your time and effort to then reap some overtime afterwards, okay? So just go with me, alright? Because it will work, it will work.
Will it?
It will work, I promise that. I promise that.
You promise I'm going to get overtime if we do something here now.
So, it's called Tigro, okay? Not the car.
That's Tigro.
I know, I always do the gag. It works sometimes. So, Tigro, and the first thing is a T, alright? And that stands for the problem.
Yeah.
Okay? So what's the problem?
Problem is you're not giving me any overtime.
Alright. Alright. So, you're not getting no overtime?
No, none.
Okay?
Everyone else is.
Why are you getting overtime, do you think?
Because you're not giving it to me.
Good point. That's a good point, that is. But let's look at things that are in your control, as it says on here. So I would say, I'll give you the problem. Don't worry. So I'd say the problem is, right? The problem is that sometimes, only sometimes, generally, a lot of time, not all the time, but most times, right? Sometimes, most times, you can rush a bit, and your enthusiasm is great. It's great. You know, you enjoy the banter, you get on with all the lads. I love your enthusiasm, I'd love to keep that. I want to bottle that enthusiasm. But sometimes you rush a bit and the work suffers. And other people are suffering as a result of that. So
you say my work's not scratched then? Is that what you're saying? It's not good enough?
No. Yes. Sometimes, no. Yes. No. Sometimes, right, I'll write the problem down. Sometimes you rush and the work suffers and you make mistakes. No. It's alright. You've only been here 3.5 months, okay? We all make mistakes.
Everyone's making mistakes out there occasionally, but 99% of the time I'm not making mistakes. I never pull out, do I? Never.
Do you know what, right? You're right. That's a great plus point, you don't pull hand on a lot.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that, a lot of other people have to pull hand on because of things that you've made mistakes on, alright? And it's okay to make mistakes. Me and my missus went to the cinema last week, right? I wanted a Vin Diesel film, and I ended up buying tickets to some Liberal Archie thing. I didn't mean to do that. It was a mistake. We both enjoyed it. Wasn't really funny, wasn't my kind of film, but it's a mistake.
What has that got to do with me getting overtime?
Good point. Okay, so now we're going to look at the G, okay? The G is the goal, okay? So, yes, right? Not like football. Who's it you support?
Villa.
Sorry. So, the G is the goal. So, we've seen the problem. What do you want instead? What do you want to happen? In an ideal world?
Saturdays, I want to be here doing overtime.
Yes.
Yeah.
How can you make that? What do you want to do to make that happen? What's the goal? I'll give you the goal, right? I'll give you the goal. The goal is you want your work to be brilliant. You want to make no mistakes. You want to carry on being enthusiastic and quick, but don't make any mistakes, do you? So I'll write that down. We'll get that in writing. There you go. Look, there's the G. The G was easy, wasn't it? G's always the easiest bit. Not always, but sometimes. Okay. So now we're going to look at the R. Okay. The R is a reality. Okay. So the reality is what's happening at the moment.
At the moment, I'm sitting at home Saturday mornings doing nothing, and everyone else is in here working.
Not everyone, but some people are, and that's why we're trying to fix that to make sure you're in here as well on a Saturday morning. All right?
Yeah.
So at the moment, what's happening is you're making mistakes, you're rushing a little bit, people are putting a hand on, and it's having a knock-on effect on the track. All right?
Yeah. So you're saying, yeah.
Right. So we've got the TG and R. Now we're on to the O, which is options. Okay? Options. That's the O. So, can you think of any options you can help to sort this out?
No.
No. Alright, it's alright. If you had to think of an option, any option, if someone said you had to think of an option, what might that option be?
Stick it up your arse.
Alright. There's no such thing as a bad option. I'll write that down. Stick it up your
arse.
Yep. Stick it up there. Okay, so can you think of any other options?
No.
No? Nothing else? Come on. Just one more option. Well, no, two more. Alright. I'll give you an option then, I'll help you out here. Right. How about who's the best worker on the team?
Me.
Alright, other than you, right, who's the next best worker on the team that's got great quality as well as a good level of speed and pace?
Probably Jim.
Jim, exactly, right? Jim. And how long has Jim been working here?
Don't know.
Ages, isn't he? Exactly. Right. So why don't you maybe have a chat with Jim, do a little bit of shadowing, watch Jim work, see what he does. See what he does day to day, and see how that can improve what you do. Because you might be able to learn from that. We can all learn from each other. You know, I'm learning all the time. Yeah. I like to learn from my associates. I like to think my associates learn from me. If you go away and do some of this on the track, that's great. As long as you're doing your work. Yeah? So let's say, work with Jim. Yeah, and he'll be fine with that, he'll be sound. You know, he'll love that Jim will. Right, we need another option because I need 3, we've got 2. It says 3 on the sheet. I know! Yeah, here's a third option. Want you help me with the cube? Yeah? Yeah?
Do your work.
No, you help me. We're helping each other, aren't we? It's an investment. You invest in me, I invest in you, and then we get what we want. You know, I get a smoother running operation, you know, we have less pulling hand on, you get your overtime, we're all working together, aren't we? We're all working together for the same goal.
Oh,
okay? So, and you help me with the cube, yeah? Get more of an idea of the job, you know, as a whole, and also, you know, it gives you a bit more credit, a bit more responsibility. Yeah? Right, so, which of those options do you like best?
Stick it up your arse one.
Yeah.
Do it now if you like.
Why don't we? I'll tell you what, right? You've come up with some cracking ideas there, right? Why don't we? We'll have another chat. We'll have another chat in, say, a couple of days. Sleep on it, have a think about it, right? Just mull it over a little bit. We'll have a chat and we'll see how we go forward, all right? And then we'll sit down in a couple of days, you know. And if you still want to go with that option, all right, you know, I'll bring some lube and we'll have a look.
You done yet?
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, cheers.
All right.
See you later.
See ya. Goodbye.